My name is Isaac. I'm going to be your host today. I would like to talk on um, the topic how to create a revenue. So today's podcast is a little different from the previous because I'm changing the narrative and talking about how to create a revenue. Now, when choosing the title or topic, I was thinking of the best name to choose. And while picking, I decided to plainly call it How to Create a Revenue, as opposed to How to Create an Income, the Christian Way, or You Get the Drift. I would also like to mention that for those of you who see this content early, are blessed to have seen it free, because soon my content will only be viewable after paying a base cost, because I've already been looking into platforms, for example, Vimeo, 3D Card, to monetize the information I share with my viewing customers and audiences. Also, for the next 31 people to share, like, and comment, um, you have to say in the comment, turn up the volume, okay? And also, click the link there, click the link, and have you will be entered, or you will at least be a part in a 64 grand system. Okay, so a 5-figure system, earning system, later at the end of the video. Okay, and so now that we've passed the intro, I'll start basically the presentation. So throughout generations, our grandparents and their grandparents have bought in to these schemes and these things, because they were able to buy their homes through these processes. Okay, and they tapped into something. However, many call it different things. Like, for instance, whether you call it partner, blessing loom, susu, hand. There's too many of different names for what you can call it, but for the sake of this video, we'll stick to the well-known blessing loom, since this is the most common and most likely name. Okay, so someone has already mentioned it to you, one or one of the above mentioned. Okay, so I'm not reading the script anymore. Now I'm just gonna basically talk. So now, like I said, at the end of this video, there's going to be a link that you can come and see how you can be a part of the 5-figure system. Okay, it's about 64 grand involved, and yours truly is going to make it work for you. Okay, and so now, basically, I was just talking with one of my siblings, and they were saying, quote unquote, basically, if there's 31 people who make the money in this whatever leveraging hierarchy system, then basically, like, 10 people survive out of the 31, because the I guess the remaining 20 or 21 will either die in the process or something. But I found that to be some feedback that I got for whatever opinion my sibling had. But no doubt, for me, I see it as, first, a community. Okay, and knowing me, I love communities. I love to grow and build, and so I like talking about the Millennium Kingdom. I like sharing information with my audiences. Okay, but the thing is that at some point I should make it into a business first mindset, because in the end 95% of businesses do not pass the first 2 years. Okay, so that is why I'm trying to change the narrative. I'm trying to focus on selling like crazy. Okay, or basically doing something in regarding to revenue stream. Okay, and I don't think I'm wrong for thinking like this. I think that every system, every business, every product, every marketer, they have a mindset of trying to make what they're putting out there survive. And so I want the Millennium Kingdom concept or startup that I've come up with to survive and to strive. And so I have to think differently. I have to think of how I can bring this to a like a million or billion dollar idea. And so I recently did a on one of the platforms, like Fiverr or one of them, I can't remember. I did a business plan, and I would like to actually share with you what this business plan consists of. Okay, I don't have a lot of time right now, but I'm gonna see what I can get to share with you briefly. So that yeah, so the business plan document. Okay, so I'm gonna put it up now. All right, so business plan questionnaire. Name of the company. I named the company The Millennium Kingdom LLC. The website address is currently themillenniumkingdom.org, and the phone number, I'll just say it, 1-438-797-7965. And what is the name of your product, service, or how does it work? Okay, so it's under the category of ministries of religion. The goal of this business is to plant churches and hold services on the weekends while also holding fundraising events all year round. Could be a car wash or a banquet, also conference like convention. What are the names of the business, the industry does your business belong to? So in this category, it can be like a non-profit 501c. And right now, I guess I'm the chairman of the board of the members board. I'm the chairman, and soon I will recruit treasurer and different members of the board. Tell me 4 main cities your business is targeting. So the business is targeting Canada, or I should say Toronto, Ontario, Montreal, Quebec. It's targeting the United States, New York, US, London, United Kingdom, UK, Israel. So what is the reason behind you starting your business? Include your mission statement. Okay, so our mission is to be a Christ-centered ministry that reaches out through the gospel and by touching families' hearts at a time. What is your vision statement? The Millennium Kingdom is visioning that each and every decade, or every time we approach a decade, we would have planted 50 plus churches. Okay. And where are you located? Geolocation, your business address. So we are located in Canada. What or who is the competition in your industry? Now, I named some serious entities because there's a lot of them actually in the Christian community. So the first one I named is Seventh-day Adventists. I also named Catholic Church Religion and Jehovah's Witness. What is your business objective or business's objective in the span of 5 years? And I said to increase brand awareness, increase size of business, capture market share, and improve on members and customer services. And I guess if using a website, describe your e-commerce platform and also send us your website address. Well, for now, I believe that themillenniumkingdom.org is the website address, and it will probably be an e-commerce kind of website format. So if I use something like 3D Cart or Vimeo or whatever other platforms there are out there, yeah, that would be what would be done. What is the level of experience you have in this industry? So I have an associate level of experience, so around 3 to 4 years. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Or I should say, like, basically this idea has been around for 3 to 4 years, or more, I think, a little bit, but it's been around for 3 to 4 years. Provide a short biography leading up to the point you started the company. So it was in the year 2014 that the idea and concept of a religious ministry startup first came to mind. I had a plan of forming the next entity, and stumbled on the name Millennium Kingdom. And throughout the years, it has changed to the Millennium Kingdom. Okay, so LLC or whatever. Are you looking for an investor? Yes. And how much are you selling your product for if you answered yes? So like I said, guys, these videos that I do for free won't always be free. I might put a price tag of maybe 1,997 for, let's say, like a subscription with a membership and content and digital content. Okay, so what is the amount of revenue you expect to generate in the first year of operation? Now, I thought about this and I came up with so just shy of $2 million. And is this a home-based business? If no, how much is the rent you pay for your office structure? I believe that when I do get an office structure, we'll be paying a rent or a rent of about $6,100. How much are you asking for from your investor? And from my investor, I'm asking for $50,000 to around maximum $221,454. Okay, and then you'll see why in the further down columns. So what are the costs of the monthly expenses you expect to incur? Please list them along with the cost. So the monthly expenses, so let's say rent is $6,100. Website would be $100. Advertising would be $100. Office supply would be $200. Phone would be $100. Insurance would be $150. So in total, monthly expenses would be about $6,750. And are there any assets or liabilities that you are presently carrying, loans, pensions, or an IRA, 401ks? I put non-applicable for that. When and what are the steps you plan to take to make your business a success? I plan to spend on paid advertising and search engine optimization, as well as email marketing and webinar presentation. Okay, and kindly provide answers to the following. How much net profit are you anticipating to make in your first, second, third, fourth, and fifth years? So net profit in anticipated first year made will be shy of $2 million. Then the second year, approximately $3 million. Then the third year, after scaling and at least having a good foundation, so we'll scale to $10 million. And then the fourth year, if there's a correction, maybe we'll make about $6 million within the fourth year. And then for the 5+ years, or for the 5th year and on, we'll at least have a 50 million business, okay, model. So kindly list some expenses you would incur in the course of the operation and indicate each expense with price if it is a monthly or yearly expense, monthly expense, or whatever of. So I put so 80,000 to around a yearly expense to yearly expense 960,000, maybe, because you'll see more in the columns below. At what rate would you be offering your services, and at what profit margin percentage? So 20% net profit margin is the answer I put. How many staff members do you have? Kindly give a salary scale on each staff member. So the salary of the members board, or the board member, is going to be 25,000, and the salary of the chairman, which I will be receiving, will be 95,000, while the treasurer salary would be 290,000. Any form of loan or investment, if any, kindly state and give a percentage on interest. Owner investment and shareholder contribution. Okay, so now we reach the tables of the startup. So in requirements, there is 221,454, like I mentioned before. So the legal will be $80,000 for the legal procedures of getting it, fixing all the legal parts of the business. For stationery, etc., 11,000. Insurance, 1,104. Rent, like I mentioned before, 6,100. For computers, 1,500. And then other, I put $250. Total startup expenses, $99,954. Okay. So cash required is 35,000. Startup inventory 17,000. Other current assets 8,000. Long-term assets 61,500. Total assets come up to 121,500. And total requirements, that's where I get the number 221,454. And now milestones. This is where the business plan becomes a real plan with measurable activities instead of just a document. Milestone. So January 2022 is where we release the roadmap. In the quarter 2 of the milestone in 2022, we get website listed, and quarter 3 milestone of 2022, we recruit funding for goals of the fundraising plan, and quarter 4 of milestone 2022, we increase brand awareness, increase business size. And then quarter 1 milestone of 2023, we launch a new building real estate project. And quarter 2 milestone of 2023, we restructure the forming of the church building team. And then quarter 3 milestone of 2023, scale and tap into capturing market share. So that's pretty much all I needed to discuss about the business plan that I put together. That is what I kind of try to put together officially. And so I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. I hope you got an understanding of the vision that I have when it comes to how to create a revenue, and in the process of building the prototype, the Millennium Kingdom. So that's all I'm going to share with you guys. This video has been almost pretty long, close to 25 minutes. So I will see you guys in the next video. All right, guys, God bless you. See you later. Don't forget what I said in the earlier video: links, like, share, comments. All right, guys, take care. God bless.